This episode of The Movie Men is brought to you by Norm's Restaurant in Hanover.
The best restaurant in the world. Hello and welcome to the greatest episode of any show that has ever penetrated your ears.
Unless you've seen or watched Bonanza.
I never have. I don't know. Honestly, 100% right now, I don't even know what it is.
What are you saying there, Hoss?
I know it's a show.
Yep.
But I haven't seen it. I don't know what it's about. I think it's like a Western thing, right?
Yeah,
it's like a Western.
It's like it was the Game of Thrones of 1960s.
Okay, so everyone takes their clothes off, and it's
not in that way.
That's,
more just that it was popular.
Oh, okay. So housekeeping.
Mm-hmm.
Housekeeping.
Get that mothball.
You gonna finish that joke, or you?
No, just go get it.
Okay, I will. So I don't know what housekeeping. Subscribe, follow us.
So yeah, if you feel so inclined, go on Facebook, hit like, go on Podbean, follow, give us a listen, check out some old episodes.
Even if you don't feel inclined, do it anyways.
Yeah,
give us that support.
We appreciate anyone who's willing to do so.
Yeah, give us the support that we need.
Yeah.
Give us the support that we never got from our parents.
That just got really deep.
Yeah.
So tonight's episode is going to be different.
A little bit different. In the sense that Pete and I have swapped clothing entirely. And Pete's a lot taller than I am.
Yeah,
so
these pants turned into capris really quick.
I am swimming in this cardigan. But
it's also going to be different in that it's going to be a topical episode.
Like the cream. Topical cream.
Like about a topic.
Oh, okay.
Not a specific movie we watched.
Okay. It's no.
Don't rub it on your
rash.
skin to fix that rash.
Okay. Well, it'll clear itself up.
I hope so.
So we have decided it's been 10 episodes since we last did something other than reviewing a movie. And so that's what we're going to do tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to you as if you are real human beings about topics that we find fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Tonight's topic being
the Marvel comic universe in general.
Yeah, the cinematic universe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
A little bit of what they've done up until this point, but mostly a focus moving forward.
Yeah. It's a popular topic.
Yeah. So just like we say in pretty much every other episode, spoilers ahead. We're going to talk about a lot of movies that have been out for a very long time.
Yeah.
But we're also going to dive into movies. We'll make mention of events that happened maybe in Avengers Endgame, maybe Spider-Man Far From Home. So if you didn't get a chance to go see those, if you didn't see Endgame, what are you even doing? But if you didn't see,
there's a shout out for Denise Roseborough, who I thought was a huge Marvel fan, and I literally was talking to her for like 6 years about, have you seen Endgame yet? And she's like, no. And then finally, like on the 10th anniversary of Endgame coming out, she said she finally saw it.
Oh, okay.
Even though it came out months ago, it feels like years ago.
But yeah, Spider-Man was a little more recent. Wasn't quite as big of an event film, so if you didn't get a chance to go see it, it was kind of more understandable, I guess, but at the same time, it's the MCU, so what are you doing?
Right.
So let's pitter patter get at her.
Let's do it. Where should we start with this?
Let's do a quick little history of the MCU. Is kind of what I would like to do.
Sure. So how many movies were there, Brady, in the whole kind of expanded universe?
Up until this point, we have had 23 films, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think 23.
Yep.
23, for the most part, pretty incredible films that have been broken up into phases.
Sure.
Right? So phase one, we had 2008's Iron Man with Robert Downey Jr.
Yep.
Which is a really interesting was a very interesting film for Marvel to make, because anyone outside of sort of the comic book fandom didn't really know who Iron Man was. It wasn't like Captain America or the Hulk.
Right.
Iron Man was maybe a little bit more of an obscure character. And not only that, but kind of a controversial casting with Robert Downey Jr., who up until that point had been sort of in and out of prison for substance issues, assault, I think.
Oh, my.
Probably substance related. But he was just, his life was headed in sort of a real Charlie Sheen direction.
He was kind of swirling around the toilet bowl, as they say.
Yeah, absolutely. So that one was directed by Jon Favreau.
Yes, who's relevant with the...
Who just did The Lion King.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure right now Jon Favreau could say, I want to reboot Stuart Little. And someone would say, okay, absolutely. Here's
he
12
could
million.
Put baby spit up
12
on a
million's
wall.
not that much. But,
he could put baby spit up on a wall and people would throw money at him and say,
and film it
this.
rolling down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then... we followed up Iron Man with the same year they released The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton. A movie that most people kind of tend to forget is a part of the MCU because of the recasting of Edward Norton, and it's not an awful movie. But it's definitely not, when you're talking about the great films of the MCU, few people bring up The Incredible Hulk.
Right.
Followed by Iron Man 2 in 2010. So we had a 2-year gap. And then, in 2010, we had Iron Man 2.
Yep.
Mixed reviews. Not everyone was super on board with it. Didn't like it as much. I really enjoy Iron Man 2.
Yep. Never seen it.
Probably more than Iron Man 1. What the heck is wrong with you? I think I enjoy it more than Iron Man 1.
Yep.
The next year in 2011, we had Thor.
Yep.
With Chris Hemsworth.
Directed by Kenneth Branagh.
Boy. I recently have started to appreciate the Thor movies. The first one.
Yeah.
For a long time, I went about my life thinking I didn't really enjoy it, and then I rewatched the first one, and I was like, this is actually a really great movie. I really like it.
Yeah.
Followed by Captain America, the First Avenger in the same year.
Classic.
And then all culminating in 2012 for Marvel's The Avengers.
Yep.
An event film.
Yep.
A film that made movie history in the sense that no 5 films have ever been independent of each other,
right?
Yet shared a universe,
right?
And then culminated in a buddy film or whatever, a crossover film.
Yep.
So that was pretty. There's a big ordeal. The Avengers is the first Avengers still holds up. It is an incredible movie.
Yeah.
Probably one of the greatest superhero movies of all time.
And on a comical note, one of the best post-credit scenes. The shawarma one is just
So, and
fantastic.
that's the thing is that we, Marvel also popularized the post-credit scene.
Yeah. So the kind of overlapping and post-credit scenes, both those things.
Yeah, the mid-credit and the
blew out of the water. Yeah.
So Phase 2 kicks off the next year in 2013 with Iron Man 3.
Never seen it.
Iron Man 3. Again, a lot of people don't like Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 is my favorite of the Iron Man movies.
Oh, cool.
It's basically Tony dealing with post-Avengers.
I maybe have seen this one, actually.
Because he almost dies.
Yep.
And he, in this version of the Marvel world, Tony's kind of the leader of the Avengers.
Yeah.
I mean, Captain America is kind of the leader of the Avengers.
True.
But Tony is kind of feels like he's more on the front line as far as supporting the team.
Right.
Then the same year, Thor: The Dark World came out.
Right.
This film
is horrible.
Is hot trash.
Here's
the thing. So this is the only MCU movie film.
Yeah.
To date.
Sure.
That I have not seen start to finish.
Yeah.
I have made 3 attempts.
Yeah.
And all 3 times, well, the first 2 times I fell asleep, which I'm not typically a fall asleep during a movie kind of guy. So when it happens, it's,
It's significant.
there's a reason.
Yeah.
So I fell asleep the first 2 times.
Oh, yeah.
The second time I got to about the same point in the movie and then was kind of emergency called away. And so then at that point I was like, okay, God is telling me,
Don't watch
this movie. It's awful.
Yeah, so I won't get into Ragnarok, but after I watched Ragnarok, I rewatched the first Thor, and I'm like, fair enough, very different tones.
Yeah.
But I still enjoy number
Thor's
one.
a much different character at that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
I rewatched number 2, and I was like, dear Heavenly Father, like
It's so bad.
it was not good.
It is awful.
Yeah, like it's just hard to get into, long.
It's terrible.
Just drags
It is
on.
the worst MCU film.
Well, yeah, I don't know what would be worse.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
But
Next came
the next year we had
the second Captain America.
Winter Soldier, which is again an incredible movie.
To be honest, I've seen it and I just don't remember what actually
It's
happens.
really really
The trouble when you have 23 movies with
stuff
overlapping
blends together.
is some of it blends. So
Yeah.
if you told me everything had happened, I'd probably remember.
And
it,
again, not for me, but I've always I fall more into that comic book fandom. Like I take all this stuff.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say like, oh, I take this all real life. No.
No.
But this is it's something as far as passions and hobbies and whatever go.
Sure.
Comic books and these comic book characters are important to me.
Oh,
right? This
for sure.
is big.
That's cool.
And I mean anything like that. I would kill for Star Wars.
Yeah.
Back to the Future is like it deserves, it's the holy grail, right? Like so anyways,
And that's cool because I come from a very different background that like I didn't really read comic books, so I didn't have a horse in this race when this whole universe took off.
Sure.
But it drew me in just as much, not just much, but I'm just saying I'm just as invested in it now.
Sure.
So it's cool how it's drawn people like you who loved it from before its existence, and then me who I was like, I'm kind of impartial to this whole comic book. MCU. So it's cool that it's got a wide fan base.
Yeah.
Guardians.
That same year, Guardians of the Galaxy, which
Right.
Guardians of the Galaxy was one of those things where Marvel was kind of Marvel really kind of cemented the whole idea of just trust us. We know what we're doing. Because, again, Guardians of the Galaxy were about 6 times more obscure than Iron Man. Nobody really knew Guardians of the even among comic book people.
Oh, really?
Guardians of the Galaxy wasn't a big popular thing. It was more of an obscure comic, right? Groot, Rocket Raccoon, Star-Lord, Gamora, and Drax.
No idea.
Now there have been different, just like the Avengers, there have been different iterations of the Guardians of the Galaxy,
Sure.
And the Suicide Squad and whoever else. Yep. And there's actually an Easter egg in the second Guardians of the Galaxy, where that team is kind of seen, like that team makes an appearance.
Sure.
And it's just kind of a fun little... There are so many things in the MCU that are nods to people like me. That people like you don't pick up.
Right.
But I go, ooh, I see what you did there.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But Guardians of the Galaxy was a smashing success, right? They brought Chris Pratt in, who up until this point was a pretty chubby guy.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty
Very
chubby,
different.
comedic actor. And he got ripped
Very
for
much
this
so.
movie.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Following that immediately was Avengers Age of Ultron the next year.
Yep.
Again, like some people don't like it as much as the first Avengers.
Yep.
I think it's a really good movie.
Right.
Right. It's it was another ensemble film. That's what I'm thinking of. It was another ensemble film. Everyone came together.
Yep.
We had the introduction of a couple of things, a couple of characters. Wanda Romanoff. No. Natasha Romanoff. Wanda, was the Russian?
Yeah, I can't help you with that.
But Scarlet Witch. We get introduced to Scarlet Witch.
Yep.
And her brother Quicksilver.
Yep.
Quicksilver does not make it out of this movie.
Right. Yep.
But Yep. It is what it is.
Sure.
And then Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
And Ant-Man was another one of those, like, more people know Ant-Man.
Yeah.
But you kind of look at it and go, how are you gonna bring that to the big screen?
It's interesting because I enjoy it maybe more than I should. I'm not sure if I just love everything Paul Rudd does.
Paul Rudd is amazing.
He is amazing. I've had conversations about people of all the celebrities. I feel Paul Rudd would be the most genuine. Like, I'd love to just have a coffee with him and chat about something.
You've seen the movie The Fundamentals of Caring?
Yes.
That's so good.
Oh, it's so good.
That's amazing. Okay. So, anyways,
but I would say it's on the hierarchy of well done of these 23 movies.
Yeah.
It's not the most important movie,
Sure.
but I enjoy it. It's a very good movie.
It's so good. It's essentially it's kind of like a heist film.
Yeah, essentially.
It's like, So anyways, then Phase 3.
Yeah, so that was the end of Phase 2.
So the next year we kick off Phase 3 with Captain America Civil War.
Which started so many memes.
Which Captain America Civil War, Civil War is a comic line. Many of these have been comic lines. The Winter Soldier, all this stuff. Age of Ultron.
Cool.
Civil War it's a little bit different.
Yep.
They had to adapt the story a little bit for the movies. In the comics, Civil War, there is an accord. There is a document that you've seen Civil War, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's a document that the government is basically forcing upon the superheroes, and it splits the team.
Right.
So the big difference is that in the comics. What the government is ordering is that the superheroes reveal their identities.
Oh, okay.
But that wouldn't work in the universe we have because Tony Stark has already said, "I am Iron Man."
Right.
The Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, I mean, they're not in that one, but Clint is Hawkeye. It's not secretive.
Yeah.
Maybe Ant-Man isn't super public at this point.
Sure.
But Steve Rogers is Steve Rogers. He's Captain America. Like, there's
Right.
For the most part, all of their identities had already been outed.
Right.
So that's when they kind of, so they flipped it on itself a little bit in the movie in what I think is a really smart way. And they basically just said, we are going to privatize the Avengers. Or not even privatize. I guess they were privatized at that point. But we're going to... the Avengers are now going to be employees of the U.S. government.
Right. We're going to regulate this.
We're going to regulate it.
Yep.
You will act if and when we tell you to.
Yep.
And not at all if we don't tell you to.
Right. You answer to us.
Which splits the team.
Right.
And both sides, it's kind of, at least for me, it was kind of, I was rooting for both at times.
Sure.
Both were making points. Both were kind of being, idiots. But yeah, and that was, even though that was, like, it was very much a Captain America movie, it's also kind of like Avengers 2.5 because everybody is in this movie with the exception of Thor. And who's the other one that didn't show up?
Even Spider-Man's in this.
Thor and Hulk are not in this.
Hulk is not in it, yep.
But literally everybody else. Yeah. And the Guardians aren't in it. But everyone else, up until this point, are in this movie.
Yeah.
So we follow that with Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
With Benedict
Cumberbun.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Cumberbun.
Yeah.
The penguin guy.
You were right. It's Cumberbatch.
Yeah. I know. So yeah, and it was Doctor Strange again. Not for everybody.
Yeah. It's a fun movie,
but it's good.
Yeah.
It's a good fun movie.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Yep. I didn't like it as much as the first one.
No. But still a solid movie.
But it was still a really solid movie. Yeah. Spider-Man Homecoming
blew
everyone out of the water.
Here we go.
Spider-Man Homecoming is incredible.
Fantastic.
Thor Ragnarok. Now, Thor Ragnarok, I think was another polarizing movie
In what
because
way?
it's
In what way?
because they took Thor in a very
Oh,
different
okay.
direction.
Yep, absolutely.
This was the first Thor movie to be directed by Taika Waititi.
Which, thank goodness, he's agreed to the fourth.
The
Thor.
movie is so funny,
Yeah.
like from start to finish, and almost every joke lands.
Yeah.
Like it's so good, but at the same time,
And arguably one of the funniest characters was the director.
yeah, oh yeah, Korg.
It sounds like you had a relationship with the hammer, and when you lost it, it was the equivalent of losing a loved one.
It's so Korg is amazing.
Honestly, so good.
Like, you know,
Everything about that movie is
I
amazing.
tried to have a revolution, but I
Do you
didn't.
want to join?
But I didn't print off enough pamphlets.
It's so good. Everything about that movie is amazing.
So
Even
only-
just Thor doesn't take himself as seriously. It's just has a more fluid
yeah, it's so
pace
good.
to it.
It's so good.
The music is fantastic. It has like an 80s synthesizer feel to it, so it's
Yeah.
like an old game or TV show. I could talk the next hour about Ragnarok.
Is that some sort of protoplasm coming out of you, or is it eggs? Kind of looks like eggs.
And then, obviously, like, just the slow-mo pan shot of him just flying with thunder and Led
Oh, yeah.
Zeppelin blaring out.
Like, it's
Like,
so-
I don't even
it's-
like heavy
it's
metal rock, and I was like, that's
Yeah, it was
amazing.
incredible. Yeah, everything about it
Yeah.
was really, really good,
Mm-hmm.
and even the relationship between Loki and Thor in it.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
you know, let's do Get Help. I don't want to do Get Help.
Oh, yes.
Get Help works every time.
That's so
but it's
good.
embarrassing. I'm not gonna do
So
Get
good.
Help. Get Help.
So
Yeah, it's
good.
so good.
Yeah. Then
We follow that with
then
Black Panther.
you want to talk about polarizing
So Black
Yeah.
Panther blew up,
in so many different ways. Like
and
just
in like in such a cultural way.
yes, yeah,
There were people, of color
yep,
who bought tickets to the movie,
cool.
who didn't intend on, like, had no interest in going to the movie,
Oh, cool. Just
but
out of
bought
support,
tickets to support it.
right?
And this was like that wasn't like a one-off thing.
Sure,
People did that. That was a
really
yeah.
interesting.
So to me, that's cool.
Yeah,
I'm going to be honest.
yeah,
It doesn't it wouldn't even make my top 10.
you're not alone in that.
Like-
There are a lot of people that think it. People walked away thinking it was better than it was.
Yeah.
because of how culturally significant it was.
It's good. I enjoy it.
Oh yeah,
I've only seen it just the once.
same.
It
I'd
is
be-
one of the movies, like, I would say after Avengers, like, up until the first Avengers, I had only seen some of them in the theater.
Sure.
After Avengers,
Mm-hmm.
Black Panther was the first movie that I didn't make a point of going and seeing.
Oh really?
I would have happily gone to see it in the theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Scheduling was just kind of an issue.
Sure.
And, you know, I wasn't, so I didn't see it until it, until it was out on Blu-ray.
Sure. Yeah.
Is when I saw it.
Yep.
Then we kind of get hit with something big.
Mm-hmm.
Avengers Infinity War,
Yeah.
which was long
Very, very long. Yeah.
and
Had a lot of ramifications.
was so emotional,
Mm-hmm.
surprised a lot of people.
Yep.
Because at the end, Thanos wins,
Mm-hmm.
he snaps his fingers, and we lose half of everybody.
Yeah.
This is one of those times where, because I've got that comic book background,
Sure.
I went into the movie 99% sure that that's what was going to happen.
Okay. Sure.
It didn't, like, and so, you know, and I had conversations about that with people afterward. I didn't spoil it for anyone. I didn't say, hey,
No.
you know, if it's like the comics, then this is
Right.
what.
You played it cool.
Yep. And
You took
and
bets.
The
You
fact
said, "Hey,
that
guys,
I
let's bet
knew,
on
even
this."
though I didn't spoil it for anyone,
Yeah.
the fact that I knew upset people because they felt like I had been cheated out of an experience. And honestly, I didn't feel that way. I
Yep.
felt equally as, like, because Even though I knew that was probably going to happen,
Sure.
I didn't have a list of who was getting dusted and who wasn't.
Right.
That was something that the Russos, like they made decisions about who to keep and who not to keep.
Sure.
Because you have to remember that, like in the comic books, when this happens, there's a bunch of heroes in that comic line that haven't been introduced to the MCU, and vice versa. There's some that we have in the MCU that weren't around or weren't a part of that comic.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was interesting to see how that played out.
Yeah.
I think most memorable performance of the dusting is Tom Holland as Spider-Man with his Mr. Stark, I don't want to go.
Oh yeah.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
I don't want to go.
Because he's just a kid.
He's just a kid. And that's like, you realize in this moment, he's like 16.
Mm-hmm.
He's in way over his head.
Yeah.
So it was incredible.
Yep.
Then
Then
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah. I haven't seen yet.
Okay, I'll lend it to you.
Sure.
I really, really like Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I intend to watch it because like I said before, I love Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say for me, it was right on point with this first one.
Okay.
I would rate them equally.
Sure.
I would say they're just as good as each other.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel.
I have not seen, but I plan to.
So Captain Marvel, I went to go see in the theaters.
Oh wow.
Brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. Little jerking as far as like both Ant-Man and the Wasp and Captain Marvel happened before Infinity War.
Right.
But still really good. Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, so this finally puts a bookend to what we've seen in Infinity Wars.
Yeah.
Right?
Kind of concludes the story. We lose Tony. I actually just went, was it yesterday? Yesterday, Endgame became available on digital.
Oh, cool.
Like Amazon and all that stuff. So I have that now.
Fantastic. And with the whole wrapping up of the Captain America storyline, it leaves you bawling like a little schoolgirl.
Yeah.
And by you, I mean me.
Yeah. We wrap up a couple of storylines here.
We
lose a bunch of people. We lose Natasha.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
And then Spider-Man Far From Home.
Finally, yeah, that's what wraps it up.
Which we saw a couple of weeks ago.
As a shout out, you should check, not Brady, I mean the audience should check
it out too.
Check it out. We did a podcast on it. I thought it was decent. You tell us.
Amazing. It's so good.
Yeah.
So that brings us up to now.
Out of curiosity, so Brady had us do a little bit of an exercise. What are your top three?
My top three. Okay, I can do that easier than... I said rate all of them, and I was like, there's no way to do that.
Yeah, no.
Well, I mean, I would still like to rate all of them at some point, but I said, do it in 5 minutes, and then 4.5 minutes in, I realized I had
crying.
One title on my list.
You had an emotional breakdown.
Yeah.
You couldn't do it.
Top three.
Yep.
I feel like it's a cop-out to say either Infinity War or Endgame. Just because those are, because they're the new big ones.
Recency bias.
I really... Okay, Iron Man 3 is going to be in there.
Okay. Wow.
Thor Ragnarok.
Sure. Are these in any specific order, or these are just
these
top?
Are just top three.
Yep.
So Iron Man 3, Thor Ragnarok, and Far From Home.
Cool.
And then 4 and 5 would be Endgame and Infinity War.
Okay. Cool.
And you?
Mine, and these are in actual order.
Okay.
Number 1 is an easy Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
2, Spider-Man Homecoming. 3, I think Spider-Man Far From Home.
Wow.
4, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1.
Okay.
And 5, Captain America, the First Avenger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That one surprises me.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people have that high up on their list.
I just love things that are set in the 40s and the 50s. So having this guy that's set back then, and I just
Hugo
love
Weaving's in it, and he's incredible.
He is fantastic. Yeah. So and again, you've seen all 23.
I've seen every MCU movie, with the exception I haven't seen Thor the Dark World all the way through.
Don't worry about it.
But I will.
Yeah.
I have to
Sure.
at some point.
I've seen 18 of the 23, so it's
Okay.
decent.
So that kind of brings us up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
Phase 4.
Yeah,
We're moving forward,
we sure are.
sort of.
Mm-hmm.
So the next movie that's coming out is in May of 2020.
Yep.
And that is, do you know the answer to this?
I don't have the dates confused. Is that the Black Widow?
That is the Black Widow
yes.
movie.
Okay.
Which is
I'm pumped
which
for.
is obviously a prequel
Yes. Oh, well,
because
yeah, she did.
she's dead.
Yep.
Which my issue with this, with the timing of this,
Okay.
we should have got this movie a while ago.
Sure.
Because I think what they're doing, like, it's the MCU, so everyone's going to go out and see it. But I think what they're doing is they're giving it a solo, like a Han Solo syndrome.
Yeah.
Where
In what way?
in Force Awakens,
Mm-hmm.
they killed off a massive character.
Yep.
And then the movie that followed that
Oh, okay.
was Han Solo.
Are you sure about
It didn't follow it immediately.
Oh, okay,
but
sorry.
Like,
Yep.
you know,
Yep,
and,
yep.
you know, so
Yeah,
they
yeah.
had just killed off.
Yep.
You know, and so
Yeah.
like that's my thing is like I don't know. I just don't know if I want a prequel movie at this point. I don't want to move backwards into the Infinity Saga again.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, let's just move forward.
yeah. That's a fair argument. I don't feel strongly enough to disagree or to agree with you. In fact, I'm just mildly curious. Like there were what 2, 4, 6, 8,
There's
10. Well, including the Disney Plus, there were some other projects that they kind of
Oh, so there's 11
talked about.
overall.
11 overall, and of all the 11, Black Widow is in the top 4. So I guess I'm fine with them doing it. I
So
understand.
Here's a question though.
I understand the logic of what you're saying, but I'm fine with them making it because I'm interested.
Here's a question though.
Sure. Yeah.
Without going in, without spilling the beans about what the other ones on this list are.
Yeah.
Do you think the fact that Black Widow is in your top 4 is influenced by the fact that you don't know what half of those are? You look at them and half of them don't, like, some of them don't
Yeah, no,
sense to you.
I totally get what you're saying. I mean, there's probably maybe 2 to 3 of the 11 that I'm clueless to. So it's the logical point that you're making. I think it's more just that I'm interested in Black Widow.
Sure.
I think it's an interest versus an ignorance thing.
Okay, no worries.
But I get where you're coming from.
So phase 4 is much different than the other 3 phases in the sense that phase 4 is a pretty even mix between movies and Disney Plus exclusive shows.
Right. Yeah.
And from a business standpoint, this is genius.
Okay. Yeah.
Because these are, like, up until this, we've had some Marvel shows that were supposedly connected to the MCU.
Sure, like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of
or
S.H.I.E.L.D.,
whatever.
Daredevil,
Yep.
Luke Cage,
Yep. I don't know how.
Jessica Jones.
Yeah. I'm
Iron
not sure
Fist.
how they were received, like if they were popular or lucrative. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Like,
they've
I
happened.
think first season of Daredevil, people got all excited about it.
Yeah.
And then, over time, like,
Sure.
I don't think Iron Fist did all that well.
Yeah.
But moving forward, these shows are big name shows
Yeah.
and are directly tied to the MCU, not just supposedly in the same universe.
Right.
Which means if you, like, from a business standpoint, moving forward, if you are going to keep up with the MCU and understand what is happening,
Right.
you are going to buy yourself a Disney Plus subscription.
Right.
You have to.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
With these Disney Plus projects,
Yeah.
I'm just a little ignorant. Are they live action?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit of a difference.
So the next thing being really...
Because like in some universe of movies, like say Star Wars, for example, there was the mainstream movies, but then there was like the animated series,
Yeah,
like
no,
the
no,
Clone
no.
Wars and whatnot. Well, that was a cartoon.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, so...
Okay.
So the next one moving forward on this list is The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. TV show.
Yep.
Which I think is going to have. They're not like 24 episode seasons.
Okay, so they'll be a little shorter.
Let me look this up. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
I think it's maybe even like 6
Okay, so like
or 8
a mini series, under 10. Under 10
number
regardless.
of episodes.
Yeah.
They're going to do 6.
6.
So it's a 6 episode series.
Okay.
But it will be starring Sebastian Stan as the Winter Soldier and Anthony Mackie as Falcon.
Is their roles. So they're not replacing them.
No.
Yeah.
And so these shows, not only are they actually in the MCU, they are going to have
the carryover.
For a TV show, they are going to have big budgets.
Right.
Very big budgets.
Right. True.
Not as big as the movies, but much bigger than any other TV show you've ever seen.
Yeah. True.
So after this is the Eternals, which is a movie.
Yep.
An actual film.
Okay.
I'm going to admit I don't really know anything about the Eternals.
Sure.
So my excitement for that is, I would say it's less excitement and more piqued interest.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand.
Yeah.
The next movie has that Canadian connection, The Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yeah. What? How's that a Canadian connection?
The main actor is Canadian.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yep.
So the Ten Rings.
And actually, the actual story itself takes place in Vancouver.
Does it?
Yeah.
Cool.
10,000 years ago. It's a true story. I've been lying the last 5 minutes.
So the Ten Rings, we have alluded to before in Iron Man 3.
Yes, I saw a bit of that in the video.
The Mandarin, that sort of, yeah. So but the version that we got in the Mandarin in Iron Man 3 ended up to be a red herring, ended up not to be the real Mandarin.
Okay.
So this time we're going to get the real Mandarin. And his terrorist group, the Ten Rings.
Okay.
So that's exciting.
Yeah.
It's worth mentioning before we move forward that Kevin Feige, the president of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, has indicated that with the exception of Black Widow, all of these movies and TV shows take place post Endgame. Take place moving forward.
Yep.
Which is why the next TV show, I think, is I don't know how I feel about it.
Sure. Which one are you talking about?
The WandaVision.
Oh, yeah.
Because that just simply means that now Vision's going to come back.
I guess. Yeah.
And what did his death mean?
Yeah. I'm not that emotionally invested in it whatsoever.
I mean, we've done it over and over. We killed Coulson and then he came back, and we killed Nick Fury and then he came back.
Yep.
We've killed Loki 6 times.
12 actually.
And then he came back.
Yeah, for sure.
Several times.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But,
I'm not.
I mean, I'm going to watch it.
I won't. I can tell you right now.
What's wrong with you?
A lot of things.
MCU.
Yeah.
So after that, we have Doctor Strange 2.
Yes. Yeah, I'm actually more excited about that than I thought it would be.
So, interestingly, so WandaVision will lead directly into Doctor Strange 2.
Right.
Wanda is going to be in Doctor Strange 2.
Can I just ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
Do you know if their intention, are they going to continue having as much interconnection and overlapping in this whole new phase as the past? So that's carrying on.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So Wanda will be in Doctor Strange 2.
Okay.
Sort of, I think, to the effect that Hulk was in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So that's interesting. Interesting thing number 2 about this Doctor Strange movie is the title.
In the Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse of Madness. Which means... So in Far From Home,
Yep.
we were introduced to the idea of a multiverse.
Oh, that's true.
And then it was pretty much immediately squashed
yeah,
when we found out that that was just a lie.
it was a load of crap.
Now we find out,
Yeah.
hang on, maybe there is a multiverse.
Ooh.
So that's interesting.
Yeah.
And third little thing, hardly worth mentioning,
Okay.
you know, who cares, not really, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
is that if Multiverse of Madness follows its counter, its
Predecessor.
no, its comic book
Oh,
counterpart,
Sure.
then this will be a horror film. So there's
Yes,
that.
I've heard whispers about that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which I'm not a big horror guy, but I'm also very intrigued. Like I'm like, ooh,
uncharted territory for this
cool.
MCU.
An MCU horror film.
Yeah. I feel there's a lot of
Excuse
stuff
me.
to chew on there, though. Like
Yeah.
just yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. The next movie.
Another
though.
TV show.
But okay, yeah. Which TV show?
So the next TV show is Loki.
Which I'm telling you right now, I will buy a Disney subscription for that. That alone.
I'm looking forward to it because I love Tom Hiddleston and the character.
Agreed. That's the only reason I'm buying it.
But I'm also pissed off because, again, what did his death mean?
Did you watch that video you sent me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't fully understand.
Because Thanos killed him.
Yeah.
And that was a big deal.
Right.
And then we see Loki, like, as we're going back through time to get all the Infinity Stones,
Yeah.
we see Loki get a whole, like, 2012 Loki
Right.
takes the
In New York.
Tesseract and escapes.
Yep. Yep.
So that's who this is following.
Yeah. But what's your what I'm
It just, to me, it's like, it's just a cop out. It's like you killed the character off. Stop bringing him back. And this is also like, this is a weird Loki because if you think about it, this is the 2012 Loki, which means
he's a villain.
he's a villain.
Yeah.
And which means all this character development, everything that happened after the
Right.
first Avengers.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So Thor: The Dark World, Avengers 2,
He's not the same Loki
Thor Ragnarok,
you
all
knew
the
at
like
the end.
when
Yeah.
we become friends and brothers and all this stuff.
That's never
None
happened.
of that's there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, fair.
So we'll see. I don't know.
I'm still watching it.
The next TV show
Yep.
is What If.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it.
What if I didn't watch it?
Not a clue.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
People who do know what it is are kind of jumping up and down about it. So that's kind of exciting.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm game for something like that.
Yep.
Next TV show is Hawkeye.
Yep.
Jeremy Renner is amazing in the role. I'm looking forward to it. I kind of would have rather have seen, again, like I would have rather have seen a Black Widow movie that was 5 years ago. Like, give us a Black Widow movie a while ago and put Hawkeye in it and have them, I don't know. What are you saying?
I'm just making sure I'm not having.
You're mouthing things to me.
He's like the bow and arrow archer.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
Clint, Jeremy Renner.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Don't
Don't you be dissing Jeremy Renner here.
I can't give you specific examples
He's
off
so
the
hot.
spot off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But if you gave me like 20, maybe 46 hours to watch all those 23 movies, I would make an itemized list. But I will make you I will write an essay for you about how he doesn't belong in the MCU movies, and specifically how he should not have a TV show. I find him the most boring of all the Marvel heroes.
Really?
Like, honestly, I forget. It was one of the movies. I think it was either one of the Avengers or one of something. And like, he's at his home and he's like asking, "Oh, should we
Age of
renovate?"
Ultron.
Maybe he's like, "Oh, let's renovate our kitchen and should we put in marble countertops or should we
They're
put a double
humanizing
sink?"
him.
I don't like.
Giving him wait. They're showing us he's got a family. He's
I
got
understand.
stuff on the line.
I understand, but I'm like, I could care less about this dude's
Wow.
home renovations.
Okay.
And I mean,
That's crazy to me because
Yeah.
I love him as a character, but
eh,
and then the final movie.
which, gosh darn it, is 3 years away.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do with my life for 3 years,
Yeah,
Brady?
it's at the end of 2021.
Oh, Brady.
But we are getting Thor, Love and Thunder.
Oh, with the carryover of director from Thor Ragnarok.
Taika Waititi's coming back.
Yep. Oh.
Natalie Portman is coming back as Jane.
I saw
and
that.
as the female Thor.
Right.
Which
Yep.
I mean, we'll see how it goes. I trust Taika Waititi.
Of course.
Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
About that.
But
and then also kind of this last minute surprise thing.
Mm-hmm.
They announced that Mahershala Ali is going to play Blade in the MCU version of Blade.
Okay, so I'm just playing the ignorant card here. I just know nothing. I just saw him walking across the stage. So what is he doing?
He's going to play Blade.
Like in Blade Runner?
No, so Blade.
Who's Blade?
Is so. I'll give you the original Blade movie.
Sure.
Blade is a vampire.
Okay.
Who hunts and who hunts. It's been a long time. He's a vampire who hunts and kills other vampires. Yeah.
Yeah, I have no knowledge of him.
Part of Marvel.
Yeah, so I just saw Mahershala Ali and I was like, holy crap.
Interestingly, so looking at all of this, this is their plan moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
There is no, there's no Avengers movie in Phase 4.
No.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Blade's also not a part of Phase 4. Things we know that are coming that there was no talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A Black Panther sequel.
Right.
We know they're going to make another one.
Oh, hey, well,
There's no way they don't.
At least one, maybe two more.
We know for a fact that James Gunn is doing Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Mm-hmm.
There was zero mention of it. Captain Marvel sequel.
Yeah. Yep.
A Fantastic Four film. Now that Fantastic Four is owned by Marvel again.
Mm-hmm. Do you think... It seems everything goes in threes here. So do you think that eventually there'd be a third Ant-Man as well?
And that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Quite possibly.
Yeah. Sorry.
And then a mutant center, like we've got the X-Men now too.
Mm-hmm.
So some sort of introduction of the mutants into, which I'm not surprised we didn't hear about Fantastic Four or the X-Men, because Kevin Feige's gone on record to say he's got his plans set for the next 5 years. And they only just acquired Fantastic Four and X-Men.
Oh, okay.
And it's worth noting that where the other films, like Phase 1 took place over the course of 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Phase 2 took place over the course of 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Phase 3 took place over the course of 3 years.
Yep.
But Phase 4, with everything that was packed in there, all 10 properties, is also only a 2-year phase. It's 2020 and 2021.
Yeah.
So it won't be long before we're done that.
Yeah.
And moving forward onto, onto other things.
Yeah.
And then, another Ant-Man and the Wasp movie is, I'm assuming something that's, going to happen at some point. But I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
Anyways, what an amazing time to be alive as far as comic book movies go.
We've touched on this before. You've mentioned it as well. But just to watch, I watched that Comic-Con YouTube clip you sent me, and just 15, 20 years ago, just nothing like this existed at all. And now it's just all the rage.
15, 20 years ago, these movies were taboo.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was well, not taboo, but it was kind of a guilty pleasure to like.
Like you wouldn't tell your friends you watched that movie.
No.
Yeah.
Trivia me. You have some trivia there?
Yeah. Can I ask you just a question first?
Sure.
Is there any comp to this at all? Like I know there's not an immediate comp there's nothing else that has something similar to 23 movies that interconnect and weave together so intricately. But is there anything remotely similar to this that you can compare it to that say, hey, just for curiosity's sake?
The DCEU tried and it didn't really take off.
Burning.
As far as like series that have a ridiculous amount of films, The only other, like, James Bond's got a whole bunch,
Mhm.
but it's not like
But it's not the same.
it's not a
It's one person
separate
throughout.
films that
Yeah.
come together
Yeah.
to,
Mhm.
and then go back off and do their own thing again. No, so this
Yeah.
is the only thing
It's
of its
so
kind.
what a unique organism.
Oh,
right?
it's insane.
Fantastic. Okay, so I've got a couple questions for you. Number one, you alluded or you mentioned it just briefly now. So there's the Marvel comic universe that had these 23 movies. Then there's the DC extended universe that had approximately like 7-ish movies. There's a lot of conflict to, well, a lot of people think MCU blew DC EU out of the water. But I've got a question for you. Of the two universe of movies, which was the first to actually win an Oscar nomination? MCU or DCEU?
It was the DCEU.
Which one won an Oscar?
Won an Oscar?
Which was the first? Because so you were correct that DCEU was the first of the two to win an Oscar. What movie won that Oscar?
Was it Batman v Superman?
No.
Wonder Woman?
No.
Really?
Surprisingly not. Wonder Woman was a great
So
movie.
Man of Steel then?
No.
Aquaman?
No.
Suicide Squad?
Yes.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I was going to get there eventually.
And ironically, so it won it in 2016. Suicide Squad beat out Guardians of the Galaxy for best makeup and hairstyling.
Oh, cool.
But then, so that was 2016. About 2 years later, Black Panther came and on its own got 7 nominations and 3 Oscar wins. So then it just kind of pushed the pendulum back to MCU.
Wow.
Okay, second question. Which Marvel character of the main ones had the most appearances in the MCU 23 movies?
Tony Stark.
No. And
This
gets a little
like
tricky.
Main character.
This
like
gets a little tricky. So I'm
Okay, hang on.
Legalist.
So not necessarily a title character.
there. So I'm not talking about like Jimmy the car shop keep who sweeps the room in the back, but they're fairly main characters. I'm not going to say they're on the Avengers or not on the Avengers per se, but they're fairly main characters. Now, this does include some post-credit scenes, like significant post-credit scenes.
Okay, so Nick Cage.
Who's Nick Cage?
Or not Nick Cage, Nick Fury.
Nick Cage is in this movie?
Jeez. Nick Fury.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Who do you think came in second?
Tony.
Yeah, Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Who do you think had more appearances? Pepper Potts or Loki?
Loki.
False.
Oh, hang on.
False.
Yeah, Pepper.
Who had more appearances? Captain America or Thor?
Thor is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are we counting post-credit scenes?
Yes.
I'm still going to go with 7 for Thor.
Okay.
And who's the other one?
Captain America.
Captain America is in... Oh, it's Captain America.
Mm-hmm. By 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's in Captain America,
Mhm.
Captain America 2.
Yep.
Captain America 3.
Yep.
All 4 Avengers movies.
Yep.
He's in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Which was an amazing cameo.
And he is... Yeah, that's it.
He was in an Ant-Man post-credit scene.
Was he?
Captain America?
Yeah.
Yeah. Finally, one more. I'm starting to feel like an optometrist.
Right, he was in Ant-Man and the Wasp's Homecoming scene.
Yeah. I'm feeling a bit like an optometrist here, saying like A or B, A or B. So this is my last one. Who had more appearances in the MCU universe? Loki or the Winter Soldier?
Oh, Loki.
False.
Really? Loki's in so many.
It's very close. Loki had 6. Winter Soldier had 7.
So Loki is in Thor.
Thor
Thor
times
2.
3.
He's in all 3 Thors.
Yep.
He's in
All 3 Thors. Says a
He's
funny
in
thing.
3 Avengers films.
Yep.
And
Is he in Age of Ultron? I don't think he's in Age of Ultron. I think he's just in 3 Avengers movies.
okay, 2 then. He's in Avengers and
In Infinity War and Endgame, he made a pseudo cameo.
Right, he's in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Whereas Bucky is in Bucky's even in Black Panther.
yeah.
He's in all kinds of things.
And obviously all 3
Civil
Captain
War.
Americas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
What'd you watch this week, Pete?
So, Mr. Brady, I watched your recommendation of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay. And?
Oh, and yeah. So it was interesting. I've been meaning to watch it. Specifically from the time in my life that I watched it within a few days of us watching Walk the Line, a movie where both lead actors actually trained and sang the pieces. So I wasn't as impressed with Bohemian Rhapsody from that creative standpoint.
Yeah, yes and no. So most of Bohemian Rhapsody was Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
Was redubbed. Yeah.
Yeah. So, which I mean, you can't go wrong with actually Queen and Freddie Mercury, but just from an impressive standpoint, I was like, okay, I'm not as impressed with this. Ultimately, due to the Queen music, I walked away thinking the movie was better than it was, but I don't think it was that good of a movie.
He won Best Actor.
I know he did, but the movie didn't win Best Picture.
True.
I just feel the movie was a little too segmented for me. This is my impression. I just feel like it was just too many snapshots of this part of his life, this part of his life. I didn't feel a connection between kind of weaving it through.
We're trying to cover a lot of ground.
Yeah, and I get that, and
I'm not defending it.
No.
I'm saying to its to its detriment, it was trying to cover a lot of ground.
I see. Yeah. So it was an entertaining view, but definitely not the greatest movie I've ever seen. But it was fun to just have all that music playing. The only thing I just want to mention about that, the single best scene, and I'm being a little silly, it wasn't the best scene, but the Live Aid scene where they're singing "We Are the Champions," and it cuts to that agent who said Queen wouldn't make it, and he's just sitting there melancholy, pouting. And I literally had a deep-hearted laugh because I was so well cut.
Have you seen the movie Wayne's World?
No.
Okay, so that's the joke, is that's Mike Myers playing that character. And Mike Myers played Wayne.
Yeah.
And so there's this... And in Wayne's World, they sit in the car and they blast Bohemian Rhapsody and they headbang to it and that's kind of what repopularized that song was that movie. And so there's a scene where he goes, he says, I love my car. Now that's a song that teenagers can sit in and bang their head to. He says Bohemian Rhapsody will never be that song.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. And
okay. Yeah.
so fun that they got him to come in and play that role. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. That makes sense.
Cool.
What did you watch this week?
I watched at least 2 films.
Sure.
I watched one called Trans-Siberia.
Cool.
I liked it.
Okay. I mean, it's not like a intellectual thriller that you're walking away. It's just an hour and a half adventure, and you just follow it along.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
Yeah.
The second one was Hold the Dark.
Yep.
I like that one much more.
Cool. The one thing I want to mention about Trans-Siberian, to me, it didn't do a whole lot for tourism Russia.
No, probably not.
I watched that and what a miserable vacation.
Not going there.
Never, ever, ever.
Yeah. Hold the Dark I liked a lot more.
Yep.
There was stuff on the line.
Yeah.
There was it had me a little more gripping my chair on the edge of my seat.
Oh yeah.
Waiting to see suspense.
Yeah.
I felt suspense and I felt, so that was really good.
Can I ask you just a question about Hold the Dark? Because I wasn't really sure what kind of conflict this was, if it was just human versus human or supernatural. Did it have supernatural undertones with the wolves and the relationship with humankind? Or was it just literally two people with some very serious problems and occult tendencies?
I didn't pick up on like
Yeah.
while I was watching it, I
Yeah.
didn't feel that way.
Yeah.
Talking about it now,
Yeah.
I can appreciate that would be a viewpoint. But it wasn't something I picked up on. No.
Just because there's that, like, just picking out a scene, that shower scene.
Oh, yeah.
Where she walks out with that mask.
Yeah.
I was like, what
What is
I
happening?
watching?
Yeah, absolutely.
The one fault, and I just wanted to ask you
Sure.
what your thoughts were. Both movies are set in cold terrains of just isolation. The one thing that I thought drew away from Hold the Dark was that they panned to that husband's circumstances in the Middle East. It took me out of that suspended disbelief of isolation and cold and bitterness, and I understand why they kind of put it in.
But it felt like it hurt the flow.
It really did.
Yeah.
I was curious if you felt the same
absolutely.
way.
Yeah. Like, the one thing I will say, you need to watch some happier movies.
This is incidental. This is incidental.
And the one before that was Vertigo. Like,
Vertigo is different.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, one last thing, because
Sure.
it's relevant to the MCU. Jeffrey Wright was the lead actor in Hold the Dark, which I loved him in Casino Royale and the Daniel Craig Bond series.
Yeah. Okay.
But he was in one of the MCU projects that we talked about today. I'm not sure which one.
Like an upcoming one?
Yeah. Well, he was at the MCU Comic-Con.
Right. Right.
I forget what project that he was, but I will watch whatever it was because I like Jeffrey Wright. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
Appreciate his work.
Okay.
Friend of the show, actually.
So what else did you watch?
So, as in like my recommendation to you?
Yeah.
So I watched 2 movies this week.
Okay.
I'm going to recommend one.
Okay.
One, have you heard of the movie Boys in the Hood?
No.
So it's a 1991 movie with a young Lawrence Fishburne,
Okay.
Ice Cube, and Cuba Gooding Jr.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 interesting things about this movie.
What's the movie called?
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. Okay.
One, I didn't realize this till after. It was a movie that was actually shot in sequence.
Okay.
But essentially, it's just kind of a sad movie that sadly hasn't lost its relevance. It's about racial themes, circle of poverty and violence, influential of parent environment. It's kind of crazy. This was only, like, young Lawrence Fishburne, this was only 8 years from The Matrix, and it feels like 10,000 years ago. So
Wow.
it's a bit of father time
Okay.
going, holy crap, what's happening
Is this
with
the
my life?
recommendation?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It was just an interesting movie.
All right.
You can Google
Your first time watching
premise.
it?
Yeah, never heard of it. Well, I've heard of it
you
in
watch
pop
a
culture.
lot of movie. I feel like you're I do want to say I feel like you're more adventurous with the movies that you watch.
Sometimes.
And as a result, of that and your recommendations, I've been watching movies that I probably otherwise wouldn't have watched.
Really?
So I'm enjoying that.
Well, thank you.
Like, I don't know if I would have gotten around to watching Nightcrawler.
Right.
And I did, and I loved it. I guarantee you I probably would have never watched Vertigo.
Did you know that scientific studies have shown, from everything from schools of fish to ice hockey teams, that the number one indicator for success is communication?
That was
Jake Gyllenhaal.
you've seen that too many times.
Do you want to become a Nightcrawler with me?
I sure, okay.
Okay. My recommendation.
Yeah.
It's coincidental with, there's a new Tarantino movie that just came out called Once Upon a Time in
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yep.
My recommendation to you is
I
on
really hope you're going to say what I want you to say, because I want an excuse to watch it. It's a Tarantino film?
It is.
Okay.
I hope I picked the right one.
I hope you do too.
Ooh, so much pressure.
What is it?
So I'm going to recommend to you on its 25th anniversary. No, that's not right. Oh yeah, 25th anniversary, Pulp Fiction.
Okay. I'll watch that.
That's not. Oh no, what was the one that you wanted?
I really want to watch Kill Bill, because they make a
fair.
big deal about Kill Bill.
Yeah. Interesting.
And Tarantino recently said in an interview
Yeah.
that even though, who knows what his 10th film's going to be, right? There's a lot of talk that it could be the Star Trek movie.
Yeah.
But then there's also, he was saying he has had conversations with Uma Thurman about what a Kill Bill Volume 3 would look like.
Oh.
So who knows, right?
Huh.
Like it's Anyways, so Pulp Fiction. Okay,
Yeah.
that's John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson,
Uma Thurman carryover.
Uma Thurman.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a lot of people. Christopher Walken.
My introduction to Uma Thurman was as Poison Ivy in the horrible Batman and Robin movie.
Oh, see, I've never seen it,
Yeah.
but that'd be interesting,
Okay.
to say the least.
So my recommendation for you
Yeah, I'm
is
curious.
a fun little movie,
Okay.
an adaptation of like something that had source material, which
Okay.
is always interesting.
Okay.
Sort of a mixed review. You know, like the way it was received was kind of mixed. I don't know the source material, and so I had a lot of fun with the movie. So I am recommending to you Alita Battle Angel.
I have no idea what you just said.
Okay, sweet.
What?
Alita Battle Angel.
Huh. Interesting.
There was an advertisement for it on your TV when I walked in today. So Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will watch it.
the even story aside,
Mm-hmm.
the visuals alone in this movie are stunning.
Interesting.
I want when we get together next week.
Yeah.
I want to comment. I want your comment on just the visuals in this movie alone.
Okay.
Okay.
What if I want to talk about the story?
No, absolutely.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I gotcha.
Well, aside from a shout out.
Oh,
I
do
think
you have
that
a shout
does it.
out?
I do have a shout out. You give your shout out first.
Okay, so the first one, which is my shout out, it had a couple connections. So one, the shout out is to Nick Maya. So I saw the very first MCU movie, Iron Man, with him back in 2008. And there's a second part of this shout out because I believe he is or was a huge Queen fan with
Okay.
Bohemian Rhapsody. I believe he was. So if he's not anymore, I'm sorry. And if I misinterpreted your interests and you never liked Queen, then I'm also sorry. But I believe he liked MCU and and Queen.
Okay, you got that? Did you catch all of that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. My shout out is a little less crazy.
Okay.
And just as personal, even though it's not someone who I personally know.
Is it to Paul Rudd?
No. I would like to give a shout out, a salute, a hand over the heart to Stan Lee,
Oh, yeah.
who,
oh, yeah.
thanks to him and Jack Kirby,
Right.
have given us
Mm-hmm.
like it's just incredible.
Just an infinite
Thanks.
world.
Thanks, Stan.
Yeah.
And I missed your cameo in
Oh.
Far From Home.
Yeah.
It was tough. Although very poetic
Mm-hmm.
that your last cameo was in Endgame.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
anyways.
Good shout out.
Okay, well, I'm going to go comb my mustache.
Me too.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
We could comb each other's.
That you can comb your mustache, but you can't pick your friend's
Nose.
mustache
Yeah.
or your friend's or something. I
Or
forget.
your friend's
Nose.
mustache.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, until next time.
Thanks for listening.
Have a good day. Bye. Bye-bye. Seriously, go. Okay. Bye.